Hi everyone, this is Oscar, aka Gordo. In today's video or topic, it's about computer cases. I was trying to find a computer case the other day, and I was like, man, I haven't been able to find the my computer thing turned on. I haven't been able to find the parameters that I'm looking for. Like I've seen thousands of videos of review one case, maybe even a set from one make or model. So I was like, but this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I'm looking for. I was looking for a tempered glass full tower or mid tower full tower with a minimum of a 5.25 inch drive bay and plenty of radiator space. Now the reason why I want plenty of radiator space is for future proofing. So once I start doing more heavy video editing, I'm just waiting to get a RTX 3080. I can't find them anywhere, but as soon as they come back or they're available, probably when the PS6 comes out, I'll get one, or maybe the next model. But that's what I'm waiting on to do, like 4K editing, whatever. So or better editing. So another reason is a minimum of the 5.25 inch bay is so I'm not going to use a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM in there. I like to use USB headers in the front of my computer case, because the front of the computer case might have a 3.1 or a 3.2 USB, which is okay, but it usually has one or two. I want to have like 3 or 4 more, and not only that, I want to have the USB memory card readers in the front. Just right off the bat, I can just boom use them in there and stuff like that. So a lot of 90% of the cases that I was looking at within my budget did not have a 5.25 inch drive bay. So that was, I guess, the 3 requirements that I had set: tempered glass, full tower or mid tower, and the 5.25 inch drive bay. Oh yeah, and the radiator space. So here are the 5 ones that I came up with. These are ranked by price, so I'm going to start off with a budget one, and I'm going to go, the number 5 is baller price. So I guess we can start, and I'm going to use, I got all this information from Newegg. So yeah, I know you're like, oh yeah, you just whatever. I don't have the money to, I just started my channel, so I don't have the money to start buying these or have these shipped to me. So, but I'm still doing the research and the homework, so stop, you shut up, don't hate. So this is the COUGAR MX331, right? It's got mesh, it's powerful airflow, it's a mid tower, and it's one of the most budget ones that I found that still had RGB in it. So look, check this out. It's got RGB in it. USB 3.0 ports. I mean, that's not too bad, right? Well, I mean, it only costs $59, and it's about 12 pounds. Yeah, it's about 12 pounds of weight. And if you are on a budget, this is great. Now, the thing about this one, it does have RGB on it, and it does have fan controllers on it. So it gives you the ability to control the fans on the case. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it does micro ATX, ATX, and mini ITX. Now, the thing about this one, the biggest radiator you can fit on here is a 240 millimeter. Now, to some people that's fine. So depending on your activity level, that'll determine what size radiator you need. So right now I'm not overclocking anything yet. So once I start overclocking, I'm going to, I guess, move to a 340 millimeter radiator. But I want a thicker one. So I'm gonna make another video about that. But there's thickness of the radiator, and then there's the size of the radiator. So it's kind of like, guys, I guess, so guys will understand, there's the girth and then there's the length. So you could have a radiator that's big, but it's really skinny, so it's not as good as one that's a little bit smaller, but it's a lot more thicker. So, let's keep it PG-13, right? So that's that. Now this one only has one 5.25 inch bay, which is great, and it's a USB 3.0. The thing about me is, this would be, like I said, it's great for a budget, but I want something that's a little bit more future proof. So since it has the 3.0s on there, I'm like, especially if you're not going to put any more 3.1s on there. I know you can buy expansion cards and have 3.1 and 3.2, but if you're not going to do that right off the bat, this one you might want to think about that. The This is for the Mesh G, by the way. So yeah, so it's 54 bucks. That's not bad. That's pretty good. The next one here, number 2 on the list, is the Cooler Master Silencio S600. It's a mid tower. Now this one here, this one's it's got the sound dampening stuff on it. Now this one doesn't really have any RGB on it by default, but look at it, it's all sleek, and it's cable management's decent. You know, it's pretty cool. You put your SSD there on the side or whatever. That's pretty cool. You know, it's got the little case, a little clear case. You know, that's pretty cool. This one cost 99 bucks. It weighs about 18 pounds, so about 20 pounds, and it's, you know, it's good. It's designed for quiet, so you're not going to hear the fans as much. So if you're conscious about fans being in your recordings or whatever, you want to have a quiet room, this is a good case for that. Apparently it has a front door where you can reverse it and open it. It's got like a hinge on it that's metal, so you can switch it over to the other side and stuff. That's pretty cool. And it's got, you know, filters and stuff like that. I don't know if I like the USB ports here all the way at the top. I like mine on the side or at the top here. These are all the way back here. Well, not all the way, but they're all the way up here. If I have it on the ground, I don't know, I'd have to like, I don't know. I'm just used to having them here in the front or at the top. But that's just me, I'm a weirdo. So that's that. Now this one, it will support up to a 240 millimeter radiator, and it has USB 3.0 inputs on it. But for 99 bucks, it's not bad. It's really quiet, or quieter. So that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Next one on the list, number 3, Fractal Design Define 7 White Brushed Aluminum Steel E-ATX Silent Modular Tempered Glass Window Mid Tower Computer Case. That's a mouthful. So this one, I like it. I like the finish on it. Look, check it out. You see, I like that finish on it. It's got USB 3.1. See, that's a little bit more future proof. This one costs $169.99, and since it's got more metal, it's heavier. This one's 30 pounds. But look at it. Look at that. I like that. Looks like the front of a fridge, almost like the stainless steel look, but a manly stainless steel. This one has the ability to support up to a 420 millimeter radiator. That's huge. It's not the biggest, but it's huge. That's pretty good. So this is really good for overclocking. And this one has really good cable management, like really good. You can start taking the computer apart. See? It gives you more options for cable management. Now, it's not the best options, but it's really good. It makes it a lot easier. Now, they have different colors for this one. This one's got black, white, and gray right now. The clear tint on the glass and dark tint, but right now they're out of stock on those, but they have those options. I don't know how I feel about this case, because out of the 5, I think number 4 or 5 are gonna be tied for me for my favorites. Let's check those out. This is number 4. It's called a Thermaltake. Was from Thermaltake Tower 900 Snow Edition. Snow, baby. Tempered glass, fully modular. When they say fully modular, they mean it. It's a super tower because it's tall, and it comes in white or black. I kind of like mine in white because in a way it reflects light more, or you can see light easier on it, I guess, however you want to say it. But it's solely modular. Now this one costs $289, and it's the heaviest. This is the heaviest case out of the list. It's 54 pounds, but it's got 5mm glass, so that's pretty good. It's not flimsy cheap glass like other cases have. It's nice and thick. That's what she said. And I don't know, I kind of like the design of that. It's fat, it's up, and it's very modular. It's pretty huge. But it's got 3.0 ports, but that's okay because I can still put in my 5.25 inch USB hub, which will have all the latest USBs on there, 3.0, 3.2, stuff like that. See, look, this is what I was telling you. It's stupid modular. It's like ridiculous. Like, you could take it all bare bones apart, run wires through almost every little nook and cranny. So that's ridiculous. I like that. I likes it a lot. and it has that 5.25 inch bay. And this one actually will fit a radiator up to 560 millimeters. That's like the biggest I think right now that they have, if I'm not mistaken, but it's bigger than any other of the other previous cases. So that's pretty crazy. That's a good one to get if you're doing a lot of overclocking. But the next one is the most expensive one, and this is the Cooler Master Cosmos C700P Black Edition full tower with a glass side panel, flexible interior. It's got RGB, Type C, and everything. Now this one, I like this one a lot. If I had the money, I would get this one. Now this one, I would say it's more future proof. Like I said, this one's the baller one. This one's 329. It weighs about 50 pounds, 47.6, which is about 7 pounds lighter than the number 4. So this is number 5. But it's good future proof. It's got a USB 3.2 right off the bat. I like those little carrying handles. You can just carry those bitches with you. You're gonna need it because that fucking case is 50 pounds, but you can carry it with you. See, it opens on both sides. See, the USBs are right there where I want them. Boom. What I like about this one is it has a fan speed button, so you can control the fans with the button on the outside of the case. It already has that built in. That looks nice. Look at that, the light at the bottom looks pretty cool. Also, it has a light control button, so you can control the RGB in there with that button too. A lot of cases don't have that, only the badass ones. So you can take that cover off, access the bays here, so you can have more USBs or whatever, or just use those, or you can have a CD-ROM, or you can have whatever the fuck you want in there. Maybe another fan control, a fancy one, all digital or whatever. See, it comes with those coolers that go on the top. I think that's pretty cool. See, it's got the 3.2. That's awesome. That's future right now, or I guess state of the art. But I couldn't find a picture of the switches to control the fan or the thing. Maybe I think these are it here at the top. But yeah, this is the one I would get if I had the money. But this one, another thing that I like, the biggest one radiator you can do on this one is 420 millimeters, but you can mount 2 of those bad boys in there, 2 of them. So technically it's like you're having 840 millimeter, because you can mount 2 of those. So you can create crazy custom water loops in here, or buy a sealed one or whatever that's 420, or buy 2 of them. Shit, I don't know, but it will fit 2 of them. And this is the one I would get. This one will fit any motherboard that's out there now that's ATX. It'll pretty much do almost any water solution, because you can put the radiators in the top, bottom, anywhere really. It is kind of heavy though, and it's pricey, but it's worth it. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. See, 420 on the top and 420 in the front. And then also you can also fit some 240s in the bottom and stuff like that. And this one will fit what was it, I think it was like 2 or 1 of the largest GPUs. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now I forgot to mention that this one is one of the largest ones, so if you need the most space, you're gonna either get number 4 or number 5. So if you need the most space, get number 4 or number 5. If you don't have a lot of stuff, or you're just starting off and you're not gonna, you're just starting off and working your way up, I would do either, I don't know, if I had the money, I would do something like this one, like the 169 one. The reason why is because that one I can fit a way bigger radiator than the previous 2. Like the radiator size will be bigger than the Cooler Master Silencio, which is number 2, and the COUGAR, which is number 1. COUGARs are always number 1. But yeah, all of these look very easy to set up, I think, except maybe number 4. But they always have good help at Newegg. So Newegg did not sponsor me. They're not sponsoring me yet. They can send me free stuff if they want. I'll review it and whatever. They can be my sponsor. But that's all I had on that. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, subscribe. help me out. I'm growing my channel. I'm working on getting better production on my videos. So give me feedback, give me likes, dislikes, subscribe. That's all I got. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know. I guess I should have put this in the beginning, but I am A+ certified. I've been in IT for like, I don't know, 20 years, and I know Linux. I can do Red Hat. I can do a little bit of Kali, Windows, all the Windowses. I know all about PCs, cars. I also do cars, but this is my gaming channel. So, anyways, I'm rambling. Any questions? Just drop it like it's hot. Comment, subscribe. Love you. Bye.